What's up, everybody? I'm John Middlekauff. You know what I need you to do. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got content for days reacting to every NFL game all the time, every single day. Subscribe, like the videos. Let's go. Welcome to another episode of 3 for the Money. I guess I won't talk to you until after Monday Night Football. You got Caleb making his debut with Ben Johnson against Flores. I guess Ben Johnson obviously has experience coaching against Flores, but this combination, you know, the Vikings, you have the Ravens power rated as the best roster in the league. I would imagine you have the Vikings pretty high, don't you? Guy for guy, non-quarterback.
The question is the quarterback with them.
But if we just remove every quarterback from every team, just do roster for roster, they a top 2 or 3 roster in the league? Healthy?
Yeah, removing quarterbacks. They got the receivers. Now, receivers not in as good a shape right now.
Assuming they're healthy and not suspended and stuff.
Yeah, the offensive line, elite. They added Mason to the running back room, which I think is important. So running back room is really good. The defense added to the defensive line. Secondary has questions. They got to make up for that schematically. That's where they're like a step behind the Ravens, who have just like 5 first-round draft picks in their secondary. But they're up there, and then everything's going to come down to the quarterback, who's basically a rookie compared to like a multiple MVP award winner. But yeah, their roster's up there. Flores and their coaching. They have arguably the best coaching combo. Like that, you can put the 49ers up there. Chiefs. But they're up. You have O'Connell calling the offense, and we've seen what O'Connell could do with all kinds of quarterbacks. Like, so that's got to be, gives you at least to feel safe if you're a Vikings fan with McCarthy. And then you have Flores, the mad scientist defensively. I will say Johnson has gotten the better of him over the past couple of years. This is a perfect litmus test for Caleb Williams. So the Bears roster is pretty good as well. It's just going to come down to, does Williams take the next step? Or is he... So in order to beat this Flores defense, what did Goff do? He's sending pressure, blitzing. Goff's getting rid of the ball quick, getting it to his playmakers in space. It's going to be well schemed. So that's what's going to happen here. We're going to bring pressure. They're going to be blitzing. Is he able to process and understand the offense, understand his reads, not pat the ball, not fail, and can he command the offense? It's a perfect test. It's like, okay, you have John. We're going to learn so much about, did Williams progress? Did he grasp this offense? Is this Bears team going to be a real player in that division? Because you're going up against the Flores. You have Johnson, who's had success against Flores, knows how to call an offense there, knows how to put a quarterback in position to have success. Can Williams do it? Can he not try to make the superhuman play? Every once in a while, yeah, you can do that, but can he actually make the quick read, make the right throw, understand what the defense is doing, what Johnson wants him to do? So I can't wait to watch to see how far along he's come under Johnson and that chess match between Johnson and Flores, which is always fun.
It's the best game of the week from a podcast sports radio standpoint.
Oh, yeah. Hot takes galore.
Because even Bills and Ravens, it's like, once Bills get there, they're both going to be good, you know. Even Niners, Seattle, it's like, let it play out. They'll be fine. Good coaching. There are a lot of unknowns. And there's
I can already see your clip on Twitter going viral.
Tyson Badgett?
Caleb Williams is done when they lose 38-0.
Well, you agree it's a little weird how the head coach constantly talked up the backup, and then they gave him a random extension. Now, you could argue from a value standpoint, it's not crazy. Little weird to do when you still have an unknown with the number 1 overall pick at quarterback. And then you're like, okay, that second preseason game happens. But you go, well, if you look at the Bills and Chiefs in the second preseason game, they clearly are hard charging in practice and their guys are done, and then they don't even play their starters. But by the third preseason game, the Chiefs are a good example. They treat that kind of seriously, and they tried. And Ben Johnson was like, this is an embarrassment. What the fuck was that? So you're like, it's just a little, just unknown. I'm not writing Caleb off, but let's face it, his style of play, unless he can change it, which is much more Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, which is the antithesis of what Ben Johnson clearly is looking for. Couple steps, get rid of the ball, do what I tell you to do. It's why you love Jared Goff.
It's also the same way in New York with the Jets. You got someone who came from the Lions staff. Justin Fields does not fit that line.
That's going to be a disaster.
Thanks from offense. So Bears are a little better shape roster wise.
Yeah.
And Williams is a little better than Fields, but same kind of thing. Like, can they mold Williams? Like, you want to keep some of those traits, but
For sure.
can they rein him in enough to operate this offense? It's going to be fascinating to watch. That whole division is going to be a fascinating watch.
We are extremely excited to announce our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. Everyone knows and loves their hotels and casinos, but now you can use the top-rated Hard Rock Bet sportsbook to place all your NFL bets this season. Hard Rock Bet is the only legal sportsbook in the state of Florida and is also available in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, and Colorado, with more states to come. You can also play on Hard Rock Bet's online casino if you are in New Jersey. As we gear up for the NFL season, sign up for Hard Rock Bet and make a $5 bet, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Head over to Hard Rock Bet, sign up, and make your first deposit today. Well, I'll get you out here on that. I was flying to Hawaii, and I downloaded like the first half of that game, and you watch Mahomes. I think what makes Mahomes so awesome, and you watch him against the Bears. It was a preseason game, but the Chiefs clearly like focused, like it was like, we want to get some real reps here. He can make the spectacular play, but he can also, just like on 3rd and 6, knows how to get rid of the ball, can diagnose. It's just like he's just playing quarterback. Now, I'm not comparing Caleb Williams to Mahomes, but ultimately to be the quote-unquote playmaking guy, what Mahomes does that's so great is he can also do the easy shit. That's why Peyton, Tom, with his eyes closed, and you got to be able to. You can't function in the NFL when you can't do the easy shit. It's impossible to beat good teams. It's impossible to beat random teams. If it's like, well, you just 3rd and 8, he wasn't even close. He fucking went to the wrong spot. You're fucked.
Yeah, and it's so much hard. Teams are making you drive the field consistently now, taking away explosive plays more, too high safety looks changing. Like, it's hard. Look at the Chiefs offense. The Chiefs offense is not explosive. In order to drive them, you're going to have to hit some of those easy throws. You're going to have to execute consistently. Otherwise, you're going to kill way too many drives.
Okay, Stuckey, you know how coaches talk? Like, I don't sleep much Monday through Friday. I feel the same way like Thursday through Monday. I'm just watching football, getting up early. This is when I turn into a coach, just to sit on my couch and consume.
Yeah, it's I'll find a nap every once in a while. Not even during the weekend. Like, no. Tuesdays I can nap, Mondays sometimes. I'll sleep in April. April to August I get some good sleep, but yeah, I'll be running on fumes in a month. But it's good to be back.
Okay, enjoy the weekend. I'll talk to you next week.